Welcome to everyone who has come to see us today. This is Unfathomable. The judge for today's debate is Rivulet. The topic for today is: Will artificial intelligence destroy humanity? The two teams from the two distinct groups will debate today. Both teams have a strong connection with one another. We all win and lose at some point in our lives. But what is important is that you try your best to make this a productive session and that you share your knowledge and efforts with the rest of us. The host will clarify the debate guidelines, but I would like to make one thing clear. If any of the participants choose to allow others to speak, he or she will lose his or her points. Best wishes to all of you. I'm confident you guys will succeed. Thank you.
Karam, your host for tonight's Clash of Brains competition. I warmly welcome you all to the event. We are really honored to have our respected judge, Miss Revelet, and of course, all the brilliant debaters and dear lovely audience among us. I'm very glad to have you all with us tonight, and I welcome you all to witness and enjoy the event. Brilliant participants who will take part in the debate competition and share their views on the topic: Will artificial intelligence destroy humanity? It is going to be an exciting to see what points they are going to put forth in favor of and against the topic. Before calling the participants on the stage, it is important for an anchor to respectfully introduce the judges. Before calling the participants on the stage, I would like to first introduce the panel of judges for tonight's competition. We have with us Honorable Miss Revelet, judge, and the participants who will judge the participants today on the basis of their arguments and their way of delivering those arguments. Let us have a big round of applause for all our judges. Thank you. Now, I would like to introduce with you all my co-host Wish. Over to you, Wish.
Okay, a great introduction by you, Ms. Karam. It is rightly said that you don't win a debate by suppressing discussion, you win it by better argument. Good evening to our jointly audience and cheerleaders debaters. Today, I Wish, along with my co-host Karam, will take you to this magnificent night of discussion and descent and enrich ourselves through this debate session. Before starting the debate, I would love to take the opportunity to thank the English learners and English speaking practice for providing us this wonderful platform to organize today's session. How lovely is this evening? And so does the ambience and aura surrounding it. Soon the colors of this merriment will unfold and will transport us to another world. So now, not much delaying, and I would like to share the rules and regulations of today's session. So guys, you just need to follow the rules which I would read in front of you. So there will be 3 cycles, and first cycle, just give me 1 minute, okay? Yeah. So in first cycle there will be team A who will be expressing his or her view for 3 minutes, and team B will flout, that is the counterpoints of the propositions made by team member A, for 1 minute. Team B will express his or her opinion for 3 minutes, and team B will counterpoint the propositions made by team A for 1 minute. In second cycle, there will be only one round. 2 debaters come from team A and 2 debaters will come from team B, and they will counter each other for 10 minutes. In third cycle, there will be one participant each from both groups who will be given conclusion for 1 minute. Now, we just start our debate, and I hand over Ms. Karam, and Karam, just let us know that who will be the icebreaker from your side.
Yeah, sure. So, first of all, I would like to introduce you with Mr. Master Yoda, who is the first participant from our team, and he will tell you about how artificial intelligence will destroy humanity. So, I request Mr. Master Yoda to come forward with his views.
Thank you very much. So let us look at the very basic definition of artificial intelligence, right? The word is quite clear: the intelligence that is made up by us and basically artificial. Now, the thing is that if artificial intelligence takes over the humanity, the consequences can be very brutal. Now, in order to prove that point, I have certain small points that can lead to a very good debate. So initially, I would like to say that the very clock speed of AI, the artificial intelligence, is very slow, and by that I mean whenever a second for us is just passes just like that. But when it comes to artificial intelligence, it depends on their processing speed. In a second, they can millions of data which actually can be used in good or bad aspects. The second point will be, the war has become quite easy for us to fight, right? The annihilation of the human being can happen quite easily with the implementation of this artificial intelligence. We have drones right now. We have these intercontinental ballistic missiles which are actually guided by artificial intelligence. We are sitting at one position and can actually annihilate a place that is quite far away from us, even continents away. There was a time when we used to fight wars with sticks and stones, but right now, annihilation is not that far away. Actually, we have some deterrence value also because of those instruments. But yeah, it totally depends on the nature of human being. Depends on how long we are able to hold on to our own geopolitics in a very practical way. And although the artificial intelligence, we can very well say that it can remove human error, right? I totally agree with the fact. But then again, artificial intelligence is based on codes, and who is coding them? It's us, right? So if the codes is defaulting, like if there is some underlying problem in the code, again the AI cannot process something very good, right? So the thing that we say, to reduce the human error, what will happen if there is something wrong with the code itself? The problem can be very brutal. Now we can look at the very modern era, right? We are living in an era where privacy is of concern here. Recently in India, we have seen this case of Pegasus spyware. Now the case is still pending in court. I can't say much about it, but it is quite clear that governments or institutions which have very huge power, they can actually use those sources to just diminish our privacy, and that's one more reason for not supporting artificial intelligence. And on a very lighter note, human beings, the greatest gift of humankind is that we are actually able to read and comprehend things. And I have often come across people who are supposed to be into the speed reading and not comprehending it. And artificial intelligence is actually promoting it in a quite great way. The other aspect can be the laziness of human being, right? We all know how Futila we used to be, right? Initially, when we were hunter and gatherers, right? We used to go on hunting. But look at us now. Whatever happens, we go to Alexa or we go to Google. We say, "Hey Google," and ask our questions, get answers from there. We don't seek answers from people. We don't seek answers from books. It is actually laborious, right? It requires some labor from our side. So there's that. And the last thing that I would like to point out is the algorithm. This AI, and actually, it is just narrowing down our own viewpoints, right? Let's look at the things that we're using right now. Let's say YouTube, right? What is happening when we search for a video? Let's say, that's one viewpoint that we're supporting. What is going to happen again? They are going to come up with the same suggestions over and over again. That will make us quite limited in that aspect. And all of these things that I pointed out, it is actually things that people can say actually help human beings. But then again, if this can go to an extreme level, we will.
Sorry for the interruption, Master Yoda. Your time has been up. Don't
Okay,
be so
Yeah,
excited.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I really want to appreciate your efforts, Master Yoda. Thank you for your stimulating speech.
okay, thank you.
Aha, that's very good to listen him. But Karam, we do have many good speakers in our team, and one of them is gonna speak now. So Kaushal Sherawat, are you here?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, break the ice.
My question to Master Yoda is like you are perplexed person. You are got confused between artificial intelligence. You are telling about the humanity. You also know about there is atomic bomb. They are nuclear bomb. If they are dangerous, if they are harmful, how artificial intelligence can like artificial intelligence is harmful? Like if there are many harmful more harmful things than that. And if we talk about the artificial intelligence, like you told about the YouTube is also providing us information. And if we talk about there are blockchains also. But my question is, like, you are telling about the human, like it will destroy the mankind. So according to me, it didn't destroy. It just provides the information, end-to-end privacy, and according to us, it is not unsafe, and it will protect the humanity, and it makes our life easy.
Okay. So shall I go with the rebuttal? Judges? Okay, I guess I
Of
should.
course. Yeah, you
So
can go on.
he said, yeah, actually, you're right. Atomic bomb are quite capable of destroying humankind. But then again, think about the sources that are carrying them. I was talking about intercontinental ballistic missiles. Missiles are, these missiles that we are talking about, they are actually using this artificial intelligence to deliver those bombs at a certain area. It's not like we're going to carry it on our head and, throw it down at some country, right? It doesn't happen that way. And then again, about the thing that you said about YouTube, right? That was the first question I answered, I guess. The thing about YouTube, again, yeah, we have already all the choices. There is the search button that is right there. We can search on it, right? Whatever view we want to. But then again, what I was saying is that how it limits us. We are actually, let's say, you search two videos that are more likely, they're more similar. What is going to happen is that YouTube will think that you are quite interested in that, and it will only throw in those videos which are related to them. And in that way, it is just narrowing down our perspective. Thank you.
Aha, you counted very well. So, yeah, Kaushal, now you can speak your side and you
Hmm.
can start it. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so good morning, gentlemen and gentlewomen. I am Kaushal Sarwat from the team English Learners, and our topic is, will artificial intelligence destroy humanity? According to us, this will not. Like, if we talk about what is artificial intelligence, it is the intelligence demonstrated by the machines. They have many benefits. As we live in the 21st century, we have less time. We want to do multiple things together, and if we talk about the benefits, there are many. Like, it also helps in the decision making. It also helps in solving complex problems. It also helps in productivity, which is the main problem in today's world. Like, people are not having not much time, they are getting some time. And if we talk about the artificial intelligence in the field of medical field, it has a great benefits in it. If we talk about the kidney transplant, we can get the problem before the kidney is destroyed, so we can heal it. And if we talk about the situation in the pandemic, how ai helped AI helped in due to the VC. If we talk about the medical field, like, the patients were connected to the doctors and the nurses through video calls, and which is artificial intelligence. You can't neglect that. And if we talk about the corona pandemic, like, artificial intelligence also helped in the defense field also. Like, if we talk about, like, one of my fellow mate also told about the ballistic missiles. Like, I don't think that it is just for the purpose of the safety. It is just for the increasing the power. I don't think that increasing power is a destruction to the mankind. As we all know that it is in our own hand. Like, India is a neutral country. If anybody would harm us, we will definitely give a good attack. And even we also known as the AI is also getting used in the VR, 3D animation, blockchain, and we are also using the Google and the self-driving cars. They are all made of artificial intelligence. So we all get that all things around us, all the technologies are made up of artificial intelligence. And if we talk about the privacy, it is a totally private. It is providing totally privacy. It is a blockchain structure, if it totally depends on the person how it's used. I want to conclude from my side, like, artificial intelligence is the future, and the globalization which has helped in the exchange of technologies and the intelligence, which is changing world and creating the life easy. Thank you.
You spoke really very well and you were on time, like there was no need to stop you. Yeah, Karam, how's it
Yeah,
going?
yeah, it was quite good. But now let's have a let's have a look over the next participant. And about that, I can say that think like a wise man, but communicate in the language of the people. So is the case with the Astha. And being a very good speaker, I would like to invite Astha to participate next and come forward on the stage.
Hello, first of all, I want to thank Karam for inviting me such grace with such vigor. So first of all, putting a focus on artificial intelligence. So what is exactly it is? The idea of artificial intelligence is simulation of human intelligence, hence artificial, into machines to do things so that humans can rely on it is one of the application of artificial intelligence. But there are several disadvantages, and if we are going to counter all those disadvantages, we would come to know about so many demerits that are impacting on it too. Like, first of all, I need to give very first point, that is high cost demanded. As you know that economically our country is
Asta. First, you need to ask him one question and he will answer you in 1 minute. So you go for the question first and then you can start yours. Okay? Go for the question first. Like, first you need to ask him what is
Astha, you have to counter. Astha, you have to counter first. Ask him a question, and after that you're supposed to give your point.
Okay. As Kaushal mentioned all his points, he also mentioned about there is no harm on the humanity, no impact on the humanity. Can you tell me that what about the economic status if we are going to create any artificial intelligence device or apply it on basis? Then don't you think there is an impact on the economy, there is impact on the unemployment thing and other several factors of our nation?
Thanks for a nice question. I would like to answer that if we talk about the economy, like it is like artificial intelligence is helping the people. It is time saving. If the time is saving, if a time is saving, according to me and according to us, like the money would not matter. And if we talk about the economic status, we would be able to cope up, because we all know that it is helping the mankind, it is helping in the production, it is increasing the production. And if we talk and if you also told about it is destroying the mankind and unemployment. According to me, like artificial intelligence need a human to create it, so and it to run it. So artificial intelligence can be run by themselves, but according to me, it would run much better if there would be a personal. So according to me, there would be no harm to the unemployment, and there is no harm. According to me, there is no harm to the mankind, because it totally depends on the one-to-one person how he or she uses it. So according to us, there is no harm to the mankind. It totally depends on one-to-one. Thank you.
Okay, now Asta, I hope you got your answer. You can carry forward with what points you got and continue the session. Thank you.
Yes. The very first thing is, as Kaushal mentioned about the time management and other things, and he told that several things, all these parameters does not matter. So, Mr. Kaushal, let me tell you about the population and the mass people's population who is living currently in the nation. Okay, so accordingly 138 crores population almost we have, and you don't think there are so many people who are unemployment, and you're talking about only time management. Don't you think that if we are going to provide such and such implementations of the various technological instruments and equipments, we are going to lose so much manual labor. Where will they go? Where will they get their bread to live? Another thing is, country's economy is affected whether you agree or not. It is my point. And another thing is, don't you think that high cost is required to develop artificial intelligence? Because in a country where there is so much of poverty also existing, we need to have high cost implementation. No creativity will be left unless and until we are going to do it manually, by brain, by hard work, by everything. We are going to restrict our brains, our creativity, and our inner potential. Another thing is I want to focus on is increase in unemployment. Okay, as mentioned it earlier also, that perhaps one of the biggest disadvantage of artificial intelligence is slowly replacing a number of repetitive tasks with bots. The reduction in the need for human interference has resulted in the death of many job opportunities. A simple example is the chatbot, which is a big disadvantage of organizations but a nightmare for employees. Another thing is makes humans lazy. Okay, automate the majority of tedious and repetitive tasks. Since we do not have to memorize things or solve puzzles to get the job done, we tend to use our brains less and less, and this addiction can cause problems of future generations and become and make us a handicap forever. Thank you.
Well done. You gave a terrific presentation, Astha. So now I just want to hand over the further to the Wish, and I would like to ask Wish, who is the next participant from your side.
Okay, so from my side, Mr. Rishi, he'll rock it. And before rocking, Rishi, you can ask anything to Asta. If you have some queries, you can go ahead and you can ask her. Yeah, Rishi, are you here? Okay, just a minute, huh?
Well, this is a very enjoyable evening, and I
Okay,
think all you
okay.
people are enjoying.
Just a minute. Yeah, I just took his username. Okay, Devendra, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. So, okay, who's that person? Oh, Astha. Okay. So you talk about unemployment actually. So I disagree with that because there are many other sectors that humans can, that humans can be employed where, like hospitality sector and healthcare and education and tourism. So they can need to be skilled up, and they can join there. Don't you think that's a good thing?
Hey, can I counter?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your turn to counter. You can.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
as you
can.
mentioned, hey, as you mentioned about the hospitality sector and other sectors where we can have job, we can become skilled. Now tell me how many skill-based programs are benefiting all people, and there is so much of population still existing in a nation. And as I told you, 138 crore people and also more than that cannot get specific jobs. As you know, for example, you are giving medical interest, there are 16 to 20 lakhs people who are applying over there, and you have to give job to only 2 to 3 thousand people. Okay, so where are you going to admit all these extra people? And if you are introducing AI instead, you are going to lower it down more and more, and you are going to also reduce the potential which is inherited. And you are talking about skills. There is a loss of creativity in case of AI, because there is only the introduction of AI and its implementations and its fascination and other things, and manpower and manual labor and other things are lost in such and such case. Thank you.
Asta, whenever you speak, it feels like
Can I
we are
can
watching
I
Aaj
counter it?
Tak. Uh-huh, iOS, you should wait for your turn. Okay, so
Thank
yeah,
you.
Asta, whenever you speak, it sounds like you are an Aaj Tak anchor, and the way you speak, oh my God. Okay,
Yeah, it's very appealing. It's very appealing. Yeah, such a
Uh-huh.
terrific, and you speak in such a terrific way. You just put your point with the suppression that yeah, this is the point, and you have to listen it, and it's like a crystal clear point. So I really appreciate us now.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, Devendra, now you can go ahead and you can just mention your points.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. So I am here to present my views on will artificial intelligence destroy humankind, or you can say humanity. So, in my opinion, no, because artificial intelligence is not up to that level till now that it can take the all the decision on its own. It is still a narrow or weak. It can only implement on basic task right now. So once Stephen Hawking said that artificial intelligence will be the last invention of humans. So it's a truth, but take it in a different manner because after inventing artificial intelligence, all other inventions will be made by machines, and of course, human will enjoy uh, their lives more and more easier. So there are people have this kind of nature that they raise concern about the future, about anything, because there are some pros and cons as well. So it is not like that if Stephen Hawking and even Elon Musk is saying something that raising concern about destroying humanity, so it is not like it is 100% true. So let me take an example of Nikola Tesla. He discovered AC. Then supporter of Edison created same type of rumors that AC is harmful to humans as well as animals. It uses high voltage, which is dangerous, and many more ugly rumors was famous that time. But as we know today, what is the truth? So now coming to the point, emotion of slavery. It is a new idea to secure artificial intelligence and make it more beneficial to mankind. It is basically a program developed by topmost tech companies which will give emotion to the machines. As from the name, we can conclude that it is the emotion of slavery given to machine to act like a slave. So it will really helpful for us. So by means, if AI will become more intelligent, then humans still uh, cannot use its intelligence for its, if AI become more intelligent, it is not like it can use its intelligence for its own self. So in short, I can say that simply AI will be like a genie of magical lamp, and this emotion will be like magical lamp, and the human race will be like Aladdin. You know, I mean, if there is an implementation of this emotion of slavery, then they will never do it. They never act against humans. That's a big thing. Thank you.
Aha, you just nailed it, boy. Yeah, so Karam, is there anyone?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. First of all, I
Devendra?
would like to yeah, I of course I want to I talk to myself. I like a good speaker. I appreciate an intelligence audience. So I'm very grateful to the people who are listening this debate, because being a good speaker is a kind of a good thing, but being a good listener is very hard. So now I would like to continue by inviting Anonymous live on the stage. And Anonymous, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Anonymous? Yeah, so please. So Anonymous will tell you that will artificial intelligence destroy humanity? So over to you.
First, Karam, I think it's rebuttal which he needs to ask to his
Yeah,
guy.
he needs to ask him one
Yeah, Karam.
question, and Devendra will speak for 1 minute, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you
Yeah,
can
I
continue.
will counter. I will counter that person.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, sure.
So he mentioned about like right now AI is not that much sufficient that it can destroy humanity. But what about next 10, 20, 50, 60 years or 100 years, as already predicted by Elon Musk. He said in one of his interviews that in next 20, 30 years, AI will become such advanced that it's gonna impose a threat to humanity. And talking about, AI will make our life easier, but I would rather say it's gonna make us lazy because we'll be more dependent upon the technology and AI itself rather than going out and doing work ourselves, which will increase crime rate and stuff like that. Yeah, that's my count.
Sorry, can you explain your question once again?
I guess I already did. Wasn't I
Yeah,
understandable?
it was in a very it was in a very crystal clear way.
Okay, so Proximal, the question was too long. So can you be like just a brief of the question so the participant would
Like,
understand it?
I'm asking him about, like, what about coming 20, 30 years? Like he said that AI is not that much advanced right now. It's not imposing a threat right now. But what about next 20, 30 years when AI will get advanced as already predicted by Elon Musk and tech giants like him? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so it will take time, and to possess human-like intelligence, it needs many more things like cleverness, compassion, and you know uh, and many more things that it lacks right now. So the thing is that to uh, for AI to develop those things, humans are the most intelligent being in this world as of now. So whenever they generate some things, though they make it, they face some kind of issues anyhow, and they learn from it. So whenever there is a chances that AI has become a super intelligence machine, then humans are the only one who can make a kill switch for that, because it is on the humans that have to seek the safe side of it. So it is not like they are totally depend on it in future. There will be a kill switch. That's all.
Okay, I hope Proximal now you're satisfied the way he answered.
No, I'm not satisfied.
But
But
it's
yeah.
okay. Yeah. Okay, Asta
Uh,
A. Karam.
I don't think that it's okay. Okay, so right. Okay. So I would now like to call Hope next for his for continuing the further discussion. So Hope, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Good
Okay,
evening, all
okay,
of
okay.
you.
Go.
Yeah, definitely. Good evening, all of you. So thanks to give me such a great opportunity. First, I would like to say that if we talk about the artificial intelligence, it's kind of machines. Like man made the machines, not machine made the mans, right? So the thing is, they are pretending it would be the errorless, but it's never saying that it cannot be any kind of error happen. Like the person is said that there is not any kind of detrimental effects on the mankind, right? The great example, it can be hacked by some person, then it can be used in a wrong way. Artificial intelligence, the great example, everybody like belongings to the Indian mentality, everybody know about the robot movie. So it they are clearly defined that how that technology made, and they want to be used in appropriate way, but after that it would be take over by the another person, which would be dangerous for, because it would be the program. So definitely somebody can be hacked and it used against to the humanity. I definitely must say that technology, it is a technology trap made by the human hand. He is already trapped in that, and after that he just pretending that I'm winning the world. No, that is totally wrong, because it is also create a lot of unemployment. If I would say that nowadays when we are checking any kind of hotels and while shopping, there is a self checkouts, so it is also lose many jobs by the people who are really educated, and it is also bad impacts on the people who really below the poverty line, and they just earning bread and butter to doing some kind of work. So it is override by the machines. Machines are really valuable, but some extent, because whenever in the medical field they are programming to operate the machines, right? It's something happen in the error and the coding language, definitely it would be impact. And if I talk about the production, one wrong command destroy whole things, right? And apart from it, it is also creating the racism of the humanity. Like for example, like scanners over there, but sometimes it's a wrong scan to the person, but it don't know it's exactly the person or not. It's like the person belonging to the black skin and some another religion. Yeah, it is also impacting on the life of the person, but he never committing any crime, but he just pretending that the person definitely find from that the crime. And apart from it, we are telling that we are belonging to a lot of technology, but still we are facing a lot of drawbacks, snatching over there, right? And cyber crime over there, and the people using in the border that kind of technology, and which is detrimental effects on the global warming, right? And apart from it, when the people are really reliable on that, but they don't know, like the brainstorming, the children are becoming hauling out, they have become an empty vessel. They don't want to be try their brains what is exactly the answer is, that they just depended on the technology. uh, but nobody said that it would be authentic. If you are finding on the Google and any application, you are searching on the internet, but they are never pretending the information would be authentic, 100% secure, right? It would be manipulated to us. Nowadays we are just becoming slave by the artificial intelligence machines. Yeah, that's all about myself.
Okay, so from my team, I
Woohoo!
guess.
Your
Uh-huh.
creative potential seems limitless. It's amazing. It's amazing.
You are very
So,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, so from my team, I guess iOS will counter him. So yeah, iOS, are you here?
I mean, you all are. Thank you. First, thank you, guys. I don't know. You all guys are so much obsessed with the word slave and unemployment because everybody is coming up with the same. I'll tell you something. You guys have just taken us back to the Rajiv Gandhi era when he brought the computer to India, and everybody was creeping like we'll have the unemployment if the computer comes in. What has happened? We created the Silicon Valley. Yet everybody, every Indian has the employment. So cut out the employment part because it has nothing, no relevance to the debate what you guys are saying. Second, somebody said, the girl Astha, right? She said the unemployment. Ma'am, artificial intelligence has nothing to do with the labor work. The work which you are emphasizing on, it has nothing to do with it. Right? The artificial intelligence will not come at your door, knock it, or ring the bell and ask you for a waste. No. Artificial intelligence means you have got so much things to do. Your metro train, it runs on artificial intelligence, ma'am. Can you live without it? GPS, it runs on artificial intelligence. Can you live without it? We have a fast-paced life. We
Okay.
need these things.
Okay, iOS, you just need to counter Hope, and you just give him one question and he'll answer you in next 1 minute. Okay?
Bro, the question is, artificial intelligence, if the artificial intelligence is so bad, why cannot we live without it? I gave you some examples, right?
Definitely I got your point. It's totally depend on the conveniency, because I already said that we are become dependent on that. I already answered that, because we are pretending that artificial intelligence better than us. But my first word is man made in the machine, not machine made the man. Because nowadays human trap in that, because whatever we are getting. And I also give your point, like you are saying that nowadays, like when the computer is come, that like employment is up to the peak, right? But it is also increase the competition. Only those personalities can be override who have a much knowledge. And what about those personalities who don't have a monies to be studied on that level? Like, there are lots of family who can't afford that kind of technology, that kind of study. If you want to operate the computer, must you have the knowledge how they can get it. There are also many villages who are unprivileged of that technology, still they are suffering. Then how about you are saying that you cannot judge only one person is like a nation. There are also many things, many
Okay,
places
So
Hope.
still
what?
unprotected.
Time's
What?
up.
Okay.
Time's up, guys. Time's up. Time's up. You really spoke very well and you
Yo,
answered iOS in a very good manner. Yeah, iOS, you will be given time and then you can speak at that time, okay? Thank you. Yeah. So, who is next from my team? Oh my god. I guess we do have our Dorimi. Sunanda, are you here?
Yes.
Go ahead, girl. Use some Doraemon's gadget. Go ahead.
Okay. So, from the beginning of our life, when a child is born till the death, we are surrounded with the artificial intelligence. And nowadays, I don't think there is a life which is surviving without artificial intelligence. If I talk about mankind, like even I see a small kid who has just born and is 2 to 3 months of old. He is even watching all those cartoon and all those things. So now artificial intelligence has been developing at a breakneck speed over the last few decades, and it is safe to say that today most of us have significantly more technological power in our pockets than we used to have in 90s. Like we have a lot of things just within our pocket, but we were not having all those things beforehand. Now this is a great thanks to the development in AI technology. Like machine can now learn to perform complex functions just as facial recognition. So, like previously, what used to happen, if I talk about the history, Vasco da Gama, people are very much aware of that person. He discovered India and he took more than 130 days just to discover India. And now, because of artificial intelligence, within a second, we can discover each and every place. Now, I would like to state some of the benefits what we are getting from artificial intelligence. First of all, reduction of human error. Previous contestant from ESP group, they said that it is also having some error like humans do. But I believe the error is quite less as compared to the humans. They are quite accurate in their calculations, and like even these artificial intelligence are being used in weather forecasting systems, and which is unpredictable if it won't have been there. Like humans can't predict when it is going to rain, at which place all those earthquakes and all those things are going to come. We can't, right? Now it takes more risk instead of humans. If we talk about Chernobyl nuclear power plant, it is between, you might have heard recently, it has been in news. So the thing is, when that nuclear power plant got burned, at that time, even the person who reaches to that place for about just at a distance of 100 meters, also that person get vanishes, like he gets burned. But in these places, we can use artificial intelligence just to save the life of the people. And even someone said the example of robot. So the thing is, robot technology, we have also seen that that robot has used to save a girl who was like surrounded by fire from all sides. Another thing is it is available 24 into 7. Whenever you want help, it will provide you each and everything. Like humans, they are limited. They can work for approx 4 to 8 hours a day and they require a break. But artificial intelligence, they do not require any break and they can provide you assistance, any kind of help 24 into 7. And another thing is they are a fast decision maker. Even there are a lot of games, you guys might have been playing that chess game. So whenever we play that, we get the toughest competition from the board side, because the algorithm is as such that the board is using toughest the greatest movement or the best move that it can make. And another thing is, in our daily applications, we use it. Like someone said that YouTube is making giving misinformation. But the thing is, if it won't have been prevailed, we won't have been getting a lot of knowledges what we are getting now. We are surrounded with lot of knowledge, but if artificial intelligence won't have been there, I don't think we would have known to each and everything what is going around the world. And now this artificial intelligence has made it possible that just because all the countries are surrounded, like all our countries are divided by borders, but this artificial intelligence, this internet systems, they have made it possible to connect even crossing these borders. We can connect from here to different countries, we can talk to them, we can know what the conditions are going over there. It is only possible just because of artificial intelligence. Another thing is, it gives, like, nowadays we use a lot of artificial intelligence in our day to day life. For example, Apple, Siri, and Google, okay Google, just within a click, if we say that, okay Google, tell me the route of Visakhapatnam, they used to give the shortest route, even the easiest one, where we can reach as fast as possible. But in previous days, what used to happen, we used to ask people who had visited that place, can you please tell us where the place is
Okay,
so that we can
Dorimi.
reach easily.
So
So
time
thus
up,
it has a lot of
Dorimi.
issues.
Can you
Okay,
please
thank you.
stop? Dorimi, yeah. So it was
Hey, can
great
I
to
come
hear
on
you.
forward?
Yeah.
Thank,
Aska, please go forward.
thank you so much. As Ms. Doremi mentioned and iOS mentioned about that, I am focusing and putting light over unemployment and the same words again. So I need to tell you that this is a valid point that it is going to affect unemployment, and you cannot compensate a large force which has not been using the advanced technology and which is the manual section of the society or another things. Now, first of all,
Okay,
I need
can
to
I
tell
answer it?
as Doremi said that the emergence of our we took birth and we are living in an era and this modern and all technological things. So first, let me tell you the emergence of civilization and other things does not happen in the era of AI. Okay, another thing is we were not born with such and such skills, but still there was science, there was creativity, and there was inventions which took us today till here. Okay, emergence of technologies, the emergence of you cannot revolutionize the whole country into AI aura. Okay, you cannot revolutionize. You are going to kill the humanity. Okay, that is the thing. Another thing, one
Okay,
more
yeah.
thing I need to put a point. Ethics and morality are important for human features that can be difficult to incorporate into an AI. The rapid progress of AI has raised number of concerns that take. Okay, and the moment is referred to as AI singularity. Another thing is, for example, there was no Siri and Alexa. Siri is used to predict weather. Okay, so when there was no Siri, wasn't there the meteorological and astrological indigenous ways of weather forecasting indicators included? They used to include direction and strength of wind, star moon alignment, apparent movement of stars, direction of the
Yeah,
moon,
Aska, you
and
need
so
to
many
ask
things.
them the question. You're explaining something,
Yeah.
but no, you didn't need
So,
to ask
so
them some
when you are,
questions. So
yes, my question to you is, when you are emphasizing that it has been the birth giving emergent part of the thing, part of the thing, but this is not. You cannot replace the organic thing with AI. Okay, because we are living in the natural resources. You cannot replace natural resources with all the advanced and other things. Okay, because the emergence of life is from the living components, not from the made or human made things. Okay, thank you.
Okay, then you said a
Well done,
lot of
Astha.
things and even a lot of questions. So I would like to start with your unemployment point. You said like it is creating a lot of unemployment. Let me tell you a data from World Economic Forum. It estimated that 75 billion jobs will be replaced by the machine with AI, and now it will be creating 97 million jobs. It will be creating 97 million jobs, and the person who is with that skill they will be getting. And the thing is, people are lacking right now, but now the educational system is as such that they are inculcating these values, these skills to them. So now you can't say that it will be creating unemployment, because it is creating more employment as compared to employment, right? And secondly, what you said was weather forecasting system. They were not as accurate as what we have accuracy right now. We can rightly predict that which place is going to get volcanic eruption, which place is going to get earthquake right now. But now, previously we cannot. And now, what else you said? Okay, that's all. I forgot. Thank you.
I think you people are mixing AI with technology. Well, okay, so a very good speaker is among us. So next, I would like to invite HR from the team English speaking practice. So HR, are you there?
Thank you,
HR,
thank you for having me
over
here.
to you, HR.
So thank you. Well, listening to the opponent team, they have been putting some good points, but still, they have been lagging in various things as well. Let me start with a quote that if you have to destroy someone, give them comfort. If you have to destroy someone, give them comfort. So that comfort we are moving around. We are getting that comfort right now. Since artificial intelligence, we have created it for our comfort. That means the whole humanity, it's going to be, destroyed very soon, and the days are not too far. So for that, I'm gonna share some points. Let me start with the dependence. We humans are so dependent on this artificial intelligence that even whenever we need something, you just call Siri. This Siri, what it does, it's silently doing something with our health as well. In the previous days, whenever we had to bring something from market, we used to go out, it used to give us exercise, then we used to come back. But now you have everything in your hand. What it is doing is destroying your health first. How? You just go to Amazon, you have the other e-commerce sites. Whatever you need, you just order it. It reaches to you. So you do not get too much you cannot go out, so that makes the problem. Anyways, let's move to another thing. The work pressure on the employees, it has really increased by this artificial intelligence, and even we have the cases where the employees, they have gone to suicide. How? Yes, this is because of this artificial intelligence, because they cannot handle the work pressure. That's because of intelligence, this artificial intelligence. Now, another thing we have, the values. The values what we have been taught right from we have been taught right from our childhood. Now we are advancing into artificial intelligence. What happens? We don't need to go to college. Why? Because we have artificial intelligence. Everything is available. So why would we go there? You do not get so much exposure when you do not meet the people around you. So that exposure matters. That exposure matters to you, to the whole, the values are getting disturbed, what I mean to say. Another thing is the diseases. I talked about those. Now the work pressure, I talked about that as well. Somebody among you was saying about the ACs. Somebody had told that this AC is going to just destroy something. I didn't hear him quietly, but however, he was saying something. He gave an example of ACs. But yes, ACs are destroying. Seriously, they are not comfort for us. What are you doing? You are destroying the future generation, because the ozone layer, the gases, whatever you are getting out of ACs, those are directly going to atmosphere, and they are just depleting the ozone layer, and we have holes there in ozone. So now concluding, moving towards the conclusion. Somebody was saying, I heard somebody saying that, yeah, it was Dormi, that we have artificial intelligence, we can reach anywhere in the world using artificial intelligence. So tell your artificial intelligence to go to that Bermuda Triangle. Can it go there? Not at all. Nobody can come back from there, right? So another thing, this artificial intelligence, it needs energy, much more. It needs network. If there is network failure, every system, it goes down. It goes down, and you have to sit idle. You have to sit idle. And lastly, what about the theft of banks? What happens? You get phishing emails. What happens after that? Your account gets hacked, and you are left with no money.
Okay, HR,
Is
you
that
need to
artificial
conclude
intelligence?
it. You need to
Okay.
conclude it. Yeah.
Thank you. Anyways, thank you so much. I needed to add some more points. Anyways, it's okay. Thank you.
Yeah, so
Thank you.
HR, well done. Any team would be lucky to have you on it. Well done.
Okay, so anybody up to counter him? iOS, would you like to counter him? Or anyone from my team?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Go ahead.
I mean, it's quite funny.
I,
AI cannot go to Bermuda Triangle. I'm sure human can. Isn't it, bro? How many humans have attempted to go to Bermuda Triangle? Would you
No,
like to
she
try?
was saying that it can do anything.
Would
It
you
can do
like to
anything.
try?
That's what she has been comparing. She has been comparing human intelligence with, that. Yes, we cannot go, but can your artificial
Human,
intelligence go? After all, it has been
bro,
created by humans.
I'll tell you. Artificial intelligence can definitely, one day or the other, soon enough you'll find out, will go, because we have reached to moon, we have reached to Mars, man. Using artificial intelligence, we have reached to Mars. Bermuda Triangle is not far enough. But can human go? It's a simple question. Can human go? Can human would have ever achieved this without artificial intelligence? It's a simple question. Answer it yes or no.
That's what I've been saying. Just go
May
there. That's
May
what
I?
I've been saying.
It's a simple question, bro.
Can I answer? If you allow to me.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Why not?
Yeah, see, you're saying then like the human can't go. Then which like the technology can go over there, and then who made that technology? Without human, that technology can made it.
You are absolutely right.
Hope. He's
You are absolutely no.
He's
Now let me answer him.
asking question.
Wait.
He's asking HR, and HR will only reply. Yeah, HR, if you have answer, you reply him, or else you say him
Yes,
that
I
you don't
replied.
have
Yes,
answer.
I replied. Yes, of course. Yes. It's not. See, it's artificial intelligence, and behind that it is human intelligence. I covered up. Most probably, I covered up all. But he is still there. That he's saying that if you can go, yes, I told him humans cannot go. But yes, even artificial intelligence cannot go there.
Okay. So yeah, is he here? I guess he left. Hey, iOS, are you here?
Muted him.
Someone muted him.
Okay. Okay, wait, just a minute.
Yeah, unmuted him. Yeah.
Okay, iOS, now you can go next. Like, see, he's not the Android version. He's iOS. Yeah, iOS, go ahead. Is he here?
Hey,
iOS?
iOS, are you here?
Yeah.
Who is muting me?
It is something that if you go up by the time, the admins here will mute you. Now it's your turn.
I
Now you can
unmuted
speak.
myself and somebody muted me again.
Okay,
It's a
now you
problem.
can speak.
See,
Go
see,
ahead.
somebody. That's the problem. iOS. That's the problem we have with artificial intelligence. Even you do not want anything to do.
Well done, HR. Well done.
I'll
Quite
tell you something.
appreciating.
I'll tell you
HR,
something.
it is something that if you're so
Wait.
frustrated with this artificial
Arey,
intelligence, it's time to throw your phones.
Wait. It's so ironic that we have been criticizing a technology which we are using right now and criticizing it. Isn't it funny? We are using it. We are using the part of it. Mobile phone, you're using it. It gave you the brain. It gave you Google to search all this. You guys are all reading Google. I appreciate that. That's okay. It's giving you knowledge. Where do you get this knowledge from? Without AI. It's a simple question. We'll talk about it later. Okay. Now, let me come back to the point. We'll start with, basic. Because Astha again took me back to the Rajiv Gandhi time. I may have to invent the time machine using AI to take her back to the era where there was no AI. And I want to show her how people were. Were there any employment? People were more relying on government jobs. There were no jobs, ma'am. After AI, after the technology came, you got call centers here. Those call centers are providing jobs. You have the IT sector, which is providing jobs. So it has helped you in getting jobs. It did not take your jobs. So put your facts right. Go back to Google again, that's okay. But put your facts right. Second, anything you use in life right now, even as the fellow speaker just spoke, she was absolutely bang on point. Starting the day you are born to till you die, you use it. Any disease you have, it is diagnosed and it is identified by the AI. You did not have that luxury. And somebody mentioned the missiles. Were you able to stop the invasion of Mughal? Were you able to stop the invasion of British? No, you were not. You did not have AI, but you were not able to stop any invasion in India. But now you can, because you have the technology. People are scared of you because you have the technology. You may come up with so many.
Please continue.
Can I continue? Okay. So this technology is somehow helping you survive in this fast-paced life. You go from one place to another. You use GPS. That is a part of your AI. We have reached to Mars in one attempt, and we've been praised around the world because of AI.
Okay, iOS. Okay, please. I want you to stop because it's time. The time is over.
That's okay.
Okay.
So,
iOS.
So anyone up to counter?
Version. You were the updated version 3.0.
Okay.
Okay, and I just wanna mark it down that the technology didn't mute iOS. It was the human who muted him. Okay, the human was using the technology to mute him.
But they were muting by the medium of technology. So technology is right there somewhere between the humans and iOS.
It is giving you.
So anyone,
guys,
please,
speak one by one. Please maintain the decorum.
Speak one by one. Yeah. So anyone up to counter? I would like to ask AI. I would like to ask AI. AI, can you please counter AI?
Yeah, thank you, Karam. So it's a very well good speech, dude. I was really amazed, like when you have asked HR about how can he travel to Bermuda Triangle, but in your speech you have said you would like to invent a time machine. So, dude, have you invented one? That is part of one question, and moreover, the second part of the question is, dude, you have said like from our childhood to our till this age, you have been surrounded with technologies and AI is everywhere. Even Doromi also said that AI is everywhere. So let me ask you one thing. isn't it artificial intelligence? The core concept is artificial, and the natural itself in artificial intelligence is a human being. Because if you cannot code, if you cannot code machine learning algorithm, if you cannot code deep learning algorithm, how you will achieve AI? So please answer me these questions. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Thanks, man. See, one, I don't know how good you are in grammar, but I said I may have to. I did not say I have designed. I said I may have to. That means I'm speculating. It's a part of grammar, bro. One. Second, can you repeat your second point? I forgot.
Yes, yes. Sure, sure, sure. So basically, you have said right from our childhood till we are using all this technology. So let me create a silver lining here, that technology and AI is a different aspect. AI is part of the technology. So you have said we are totally engrossed with artificial intelligence. So you have told us like you have been using all these things. So within artificial, the artificial intelligence is artificial. The only thing is natural is human beings. Without human beings, machine learning algorithms, deep learning algorithms, data science concepts, you cannot create really an AI. So the only core prerequisite to create a AI is a human being. Moreover, you have speculating. Speculation doesn't give you results. The only thing which will give you results is the results itself. So don't speculate in your speech. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Okay,
Yeah,
to answer your
I
question.
yeah, iOS
Okay.
have some questions as well.
No, no, you can ask
Oh
me
my
anything you
God,
want,
like
but let me.
there are three, four people countering him. Guys, first let him answer
Yeah,
one by
that's
one.
okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Sir, let
okay,
him
okay.
answer. Let him answer. Let him answer.
I'll
Okay,
answer one by one. I'll answer all your questions. Don't worry.
no problem.
Okay, to answer yours, bro. How many? Okay, take a wild guess. Okay, and give me
Wait a
one
second.
number.
Wait a
How
second.
many? How
Wait a,
many?
s- Wait a second. For this segment, we are having round two, so you guys can continue there. You can come to 1 2 and speak. Like here, only you have to speak 3 minute and 1 minute. 1 minute. Please continue with the session. Part one.
Okay, iOS, so you have already answered his one question. So yeah, you were very well. See the level. Kadam,
Sorry,
I
sorry,
was saying the
sorry.
level.
Wish, sorry. He didn't answer my main question. He was just speculating the answer.
Yeah, he
I
didn't.
want.
Obviously, he didn't answer.
So yeah, so it is something that he will answer your all questions in round two. Because
No,
the
no,
one you have asked, he have spoke already for 1 minute.
he
And
was
if
just
you have
speculating.
any
Wish.
of the
He didn't
question,
answer my question. Wish he didn't
uh-huh,
answer my question.
whatever.
AI,
But the
Yeah,
time
he
is
AI,
didn't.
up.
No.
his time is up, so we muted him. Like
The time
one
is
minute is
up.
over.
Who cares? Yeah, you can ask him in second round. He'll answer all your questions to it. Go ahead, Karam. Who's coming next from your team?
From my team, now the next participant is Anonymous Life. So, yeah, Anonymous, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so let's rock the floor.
Oh, well, the advancement of this artificial intelligence comes with a numerous benefit, as they mentioned my opponent team's member, no doubt. But along with that, it comes with some clinical disease at the psychological disorders such as hyper syndrome active. The people are getting attentions, the algorithms, the psychology they are using behind that, such as you go for the search one video and you will get the simulated videos, whatever your interest. They are note down your patterns, whatever the keyword that you are searching. So all the data that you are giving to them, according to that, they are predicting it and they are providing you the ads regarding that. So somehow this is the thing that they are going to make you the one day to buy something that is not your capacity or potential according to your salary or your income, but somehow the way they influence you, you will buy that. So in that orders, you will have to work, maybe you want or that job or not. So this is the biggest disadvantage of this artificial intelligence. Knowingly or unknowingly, we are becoming in the case, we are feeling that we are innovating the new things, no doubts. There are several benefits of this, but we should never forget that once you are not able to pay the EMI, and once your employers come to know you are under the debt, you have to pay the EMI. In that sense, they can make you workload, and these the leads in your personal life disbalance as well as the professional life. You will not able to perform, the efficiency will be decreased significantly. So these are the drawback of this artificial intelligence in the terms of the health. And the secondly, uh, the labor saving device such as developed the washing machine, microwave, that is saving the time. But those time, most of the people not able to use for their betterment to learn the skill. What they are using, they are becoming a couch potato. They are watching the Netflix. Somehow it is degrading the eyes, and on the other aspect, they are getting the obesity. The obesity leads the number of problems in the coming life periods, such as people are sitting on the chairs, just they don't know what is happening behind them. They are just enjoying the dopamine is releasing when they are watching this artificial intelligence advancement. So due to that, wait a moment, let me conclude my statement. So due to that, in the coming times, the number of statistics is shown that the research is done by the Harvard University. The data is that the people are going to suffer. The prediction is that the number of cervical pains, the lower back pains. So this is the disadvantage of this. If your health is, someone said in the history, and the truth is that the prime wealth is your health, and this artificial intelligence directly or indirectly affecting on the human's health. So this is the main concept, how it is destroying the humanity. Thank you.
Well done. When you are not afraid to be yourself is when you are most incredible. Well done. Well done, Anonymous.
Okay, so from the team, English learners, who is the person who's gonna ask him question? The
Okay,
chief,
I am
Leo?
I yeah, I can ask.
Okay,
So
go
yeah,
ahead.
anonymous brother. You said it artificial intelligence can destroy the human. So I have one questions to you. So might be artificial intelligence destroy to you also. So why not you can take care of yourself? Why are you here? You should throw your phone, and also Telegram work with AI. So you should stop the using Telegram. So AI Telegram is not destroying to you. You are destroying yourself. So everything doing from human, not for AI. If human doing the, if human put the input, so after that AI will come with output. So you put your input on Telegram, and after that you came here. Not AI said that, yeah, anonymous, please come here. You said, yeah, I am going there. So that's your fault, not AI fault, not Telegram fault. Yeah.
Oops.
Can I respond?
You just shown them the reality, Leo. That's why you are a chief. Go ahead.
Okay, let me the respond in the context. Yeah, absolutely right. Using the Telegram is not that gonna to destroy my life, and it's not destroying me. What is destroying it? It is destroying. It is attending my. It is grabbing my attention by using this. The way that I can interact with the human just with the one of the clicks all around the globe, the members, and I can communicate with them. In the enhancement of, I will getting the some good communication skill. But on the other hand, using this too much, I am somewhere lacking in my professional life, and this affects will make me one day jobless holder, and I would not able to survive. So this is the disadvantage of this artificial intelligence. It makes the interactions, communication in that manner smoother. We are just feeling that we are evolving and we are moving upper hand, but the consequence I mentioned in regarding of the health, I didn't say that it's destroying directly. It is not a weapon or something.
Please
Okay.
continue with your session. You have done with
Okay,
your
so
1
the
minute.
chief, as okay. So the chief, the thing is that as you mentioned that this Telegram is not
Anonymous life, you're done. Time is up. Okay. So yeah, from our team, our chief will speak. Yeah, Leo Patrick, go
Okay,
ahead.
thank you. Okay,
Nail
thank
it, bro.
So is AI going to destroy the future as well as humans? I don't think so. Easily. In fact, a lot of very smart people think it is our biggest threat, computer, despite having less processing power than a human brain, can process information faster than we can because we are made of living tissues while computer and made of non-living material like a gold. But AI could only ever destroy humans if we let it. The AI needs to us to make it. So if we make a super powerful AI, although AI need our input, after that AI can do any output. So it means it's a human failure, not AI failure. It's not AI dangerous, it's human dangerous. It's a human feeling dangerous. If any human wanted to destroy any person, so they can use AI and they can destroy any country, they can destroy any society, and they can destroy any person. So human's nature can destroy, not AI. Yeah. So good evening to all. I am Leo Patrick is here and is representing to the English learners family, and I am speaking against the motion of the topic. Yeah. So yeah, artificial intelligence is not a intelligence and it's not a artificial consequence. Everyone is afraid that AI will suddenly wake up and get upset and take over the world, or that AI will be wake up and take all the our jobs. Yeah, already our opinion team will say that about the job. This will happen, but without the backup part. If we want to understand the essential threats, we first need to know what is AI and what happened in our society, what happened with us. Let me tell you. Then, if you are at in a cocktail party and someone says that if what is the robots and what is the intelligence, so we can argue with facts, with mix of with your arguments, and it means like a you trying to mix with a fact with a little bit cocktail. And other things I want to say, I know here are some of the rumors about artificial intelligence that it will destroy the mankind. We are preparing for the destruction. These are the things which shows humans nature. As example, already some of my friends told about the Nikola Tesla develop the AC. In that moment, in that period of the time, people told about the AC also destroy our environment, destroy our humans. But what will happen after that? Everyone can see from our eyes about the AC. Also, lots of engineers develop so many things. So some of the person was saying that about the okay Google and Siri can also done anything. But every artificial intelligence needs input and output. If you are using some of the person, yeah, I saw some of the AI. That person name is anywhere. Whatever he put his name AI. How he put that person name AI from his hand, not artificial intelligence, not Telegram. Put his name. So everything working from the human, not working from the artificial intelligence. First started humans, and after that artificial intelligence start on working. So humans can take care of the environments. Human can take care of yourself, not anything done by intelligence, artificial intelligence without
Okay,
human.
well done, Leo Patrick. So your time is over.
May
Okay,
I
so
counter him? May I counter
You've
him? It is
always
Tamam.
Yeah, I
got.
would like to ask to Leo if
yeah. So I request now AI, you want to counter? You please go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Oh my
Thank,
god,
thank you.
artificial intelligence himself countering himself. Oh my god.
Well, that's certainly a reality. Okay,
You are
Leo.
countering yourself, bro. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah. Leo, nice speech and the way you have articulated very well. So I would like to ask you a simple question. It's the saying by Charles Dickens. I'll quote that thing. It is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. So you have said AI is not dangerous because of your XYZ reasons. But I would like to ask you one thing. What is the main mechanism in which AI learns? So if you don't know, I like to add on this point. Basically, AI learns from its data sets. So data sets will be provided and it will learn. As you said, input will be provided, output will be provided. So I would like to ask you, since AI is the receptor of the change, why can't it destroy the humanity like iRobot movies? And there are multiple movies which has been made. So yeah.
Okay, so you know what happened in our planets? Americans people and Australian people and other country trying to make Hollywood movie, and they are trying to show the virtual world about the X-Man you all people watched, and after that human thought like that it will be happen, but anything happen? Nothing. Do you think whatever happened in X-Man movie, whatever happened in Hollywood movie, it will be happen in this planet? Not at all.
Let me just reiterate my question. How AI will not receptor of its change, because survival of fittest will eventually will go. So AI will favor AI, not just humans. That's my main question.
Okay, so do you think like from your side AI will be destroyed to human? Let me know first.
Yes, dude, because survival of fittest, because of that only dinosaur got extinct,
Okay,
and now we are
okay,
sitting here
thank
and
you.
now we
Okay,
are talking.
thank you. So why not? I will request to you. Uh, you will not take care of the this our India. Don't care about the planet. Don't care about the earth. Try to take care of your parents, and you should tell to your parents, mom, dad, and yourself also throw your phone and try to live your life, real life. Don't use any artificial intelligence product. That's my answer. If you think
Dude,
like
what?
that, thank you.
No, wait. Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
guys. The time for round one is up.
Hey,
Be up
Karan,
for the
can I
Yeah,
round
answer?
two.
it's getting too late.
We are running 4 minutes late, but yeah, we'll compensate it. So yeah, guys, be up for the round two. Now you need to make two pairs, like two people from one team. And you can ask the questions which you have. Okay? So Karam, who are the pairs from your team?
Okay. So first, I will like to call Junior and Master. Both. Junior and Master. Are you here?
Yes, I'm on. Finally.
Okay. Junior Master. Right. Dave. Dave. Are you here? Dave, am I audible? Do you want to be the partner of Junior in round two?
No, yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Okay. So go forward.
Sonia, you are starting or shall I start?
You may go first. I'll follow you.
Okay. Okay, so guys, beginning from the word, I have heard that the human error, the artificial is so much. So let me clear what does the artificial really meaning of it. It is simple mean that creating, training, or development of ML algorithm. It is totally based on the algorithm itself that evaluate logical decision. Okay, mainly based on the data set which we human give it to. For example, take it in a very simple sense that there are lots of models. Take it in a very simple sense, like two models I'm going to put down, that is KNN and CNN. What that model do? It just extract the feature from the input data, the data which we give, like you can example of the car, okay, Tesla model cars, that's simply based on that the data which we put down, it act on that similar basis, and after the you can say error, we rectify that. So on this simple note, I want to tell you that yes, it is not 100% accurate on it, because the data is being provided by the human being itself. So you can't say that yes, it is done by totally you can say AI is also being dependent on the human itself. And the one of the major factor is that you can say it is what we want to put down is that it is reduce employment factor. Just take a simple, you can say last 2 years, previous 2 years, the Ganga project was been going on. Okay, so on that note, we have seen, you can say AI model on that. That AI model, what it does, it take up the water samples and redirect that whether that water is eligible to drink or whether it is for the domestic purpose, so that the water can be reused. It can be done, you can say, within a week. But if it would have been given to some set of people, they might could have take 2 years. So on encounter that, AI works better on that. So, Junior, you are.
Okay, wonderful. So, like, so many of you from the opponent team tried to explain, and there were so many attempts to make us understand the definition of this definition and difference between AI and technology, considering that we were fools, but luckily we are not. Here's what I think technology is. We need technology in our life to better our life, not AI, artificial intelligence, to ruin it. Technology is meant to save our time and reduce human efforts, but we can see what is happening. It is crushing our humanity and ruining the concept of what a human is meant to do. Moving forward, I think aside from unemployment and how our economy is soon going to collapse if artificial
Guys,
is
I
promoted.
guess you need to ask some questions rather than explaining. It's round two.
I'm coming down to
What
that.
you
Like,
guys are doing? Yeah, you
I have
need to
already, I have
ask some
already asked on the
questions.
question. I have already asked on the question.
Yeah.
hang
If you
on,
do remember, he's clarifying
hang
it
on.
in a much better way. Just hear it properly.
Of course. I think
Please,
our
please,
opinion also matters. So
team.
here's my question. Let's talk in the
Wait,
context of robots,
wait,
because like
wait,
recently,
Junior, wait. Uh, Wish, please announce your team members first.
Okay. So from my team, iOS and Roman will be there. They will be
Okay.
countering you and
Oh,
answering you guys.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So apart from them and apart from two
Mm-hmm.
members from EL and both, no one will
Mm-hmm.
speak.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
okay, so I'm going to be talking in the context of robots. Like in the world of artificial intelligence, robot plays a very significant role. Recently, artificial intelligence introduced this so-called Sophia robot, which is a very huge success in the world of it, right? But I think whenever I have gone through a lot of interviews and I've seen Sophia answering some of the questions ridiculously, which means there's a huge failure of artificial and it hasn't actually reached up to a mark. It can be fatal for humans' life. We have watched that robot movie, which is kind of famous across the world, wherein we can see a robot is senseless, a robot is emotionless, right? Acha, answer these questions of mine. Can we teach compassion to a robot? Can we teach can robots have feelings? Can robots respect and admire your efforts? Do they have these sentiments? Can humans and robots get along with each other? Indeed not. I don't think that human can ever get along with robots or machines, right? Wherein like machines simply have all those wires, wherein a human have veins rushing blood through them. I don't think they are capable of all that. And if AI is promoted continuously like that, soon enough humanity is going to be crushed. It is going to replace humans. You know what I mean? So many of you mentioned that Google Map. Trust me, I'm like, first of all, so many of you are saying
Bro,
that
you need to ask question.
wait a moment. A lot of you were saying that we cannot survive without AI intelligent or something like that. Junior is not at all dependent on technology for its survival. I was not born with a mobile phone in my mouth, right? A long time ago, we didn't have access to any of these technologies. Still, we managed to survive and populated our country like nothing. And yes, of course, Tesla car, some of you, like Tesla car has crashed and taken life of so many people. Despite being so advanced, it has taken life of so many. Who will answer that question? Who will pay for their lives? It is crushing people's life. And like human technology is not meant for that. It should facilitate our life, right? So we don't need technology to take our lives or to complicate it. We need to beautify that. And I think we need to make sure that how much improvement and progress do we have to make in artificial intelligence. We shouldn't cross that limit. Just have some boundaries. Otherwise it can literally be disaster. It can be destructive. It might be a genie. It might be the first genie in the world which will destroy the humankind, humanity. That's it.
Okay, so it is something that we do use knife rather to cut vegetables or to kill people. It totally depends upon you how you use it. So yeah, from my team there will be iOS as well as Roman who will be countering as well as answering your questions. So yeah guys, go ahead and rock it.
Okay, so bro, I think you were asking a question about like who's gonna teach the compassion to the robots. You were talking about Sophia, right? So what I want to say, who is saying that we completely gonna remove the humans from their work, or completely gonna remove humans from whatever they are existing at any place? What we want to say, artificial intelligence is gonna complement our work, make our work easier, not to remove humans or kill them. So the first thing is, and the second thing is, you are talking about like emotions. We don't need any kind of artificial intelligence. We don't have to make love with like robots, so we don't need any kind of emotions. We are just here to make our work simple and easier, and that's how like artificial intelligence and machines even have been like invented. They are just to finish our work easily, so that like we will not have to work so harder, right? So I think your two questions have already been answered. The third question you were talking about is the Tesla car, like they made with an accident. So let's talk about the percentage. You have only one or two incidents where millions of Tesla cars have been sold in the entire world, and you are taking only one or two incidents, and you are saying that okay, this is how like they are doing accidents, and it is disastrous to the human. So let's see the parallel part of the how humans drive their cars. Like more than 1 lakh people in India only die just because of accidents, and in compare with that, like Tesla is doing less than 0.00.1%. So it is more beneficial and it is more helpful. It is saving more lives. It's not destroying the human life. So whatever the 3 points you are just saying, you are just countering yourself, not us. Thank you.
Can I say something?
Okay,
Yes.
please.
Okay. So we are not countering. I think you didn't heard the question very well. He in a very simple said that we have put down the CNN model. Just I'm going to repeat it again. It extract the feature from the input. First of all, thank you for agreeing that yes, you don't want that agreeing on our part. It is the human error we put down. It is just not about the taking away of the lives. It is also about the accident which we see in the road itself. The accident is major in number. Please also put down that even data over here, that what are the accident that has happened due to the Tesla cars. Okay, they learn from every single bit of thing which they encounter in the road itself. That is how the AI work, and you need to be very guys particular about it on what you are talking about. AI, ML is a part of AI. Neural network is a part of it. Deep learning is a part of it. You are mixing all of them in a together thing. Don't mix it, guys. If you're gonna go in that, you can say critical or you can say technical way, we can go it much further. Okay, just talk on the AI. AI just has a human error which is being done by the human itself. So how can you say that, Roman?
Okay, so you are
You
saying
can
like
you can ask your questions to iOS as well. Like you guys were having a lot of questions in round one, so you can do that.
But you
And yeah,
hadn't called
Roman.
iOS, so sorry, I can't answer it.
Uh-huh. iOS
Uh-huh.
and Roman is presenting our crop.
Please
You
give
just
iOS.
listen it in a good way and
Give
manner.
iOS.
I'm the one who has asked like
Why
three,
you are
four
defending?
questions.
Why you are defending Roman? Let Roman answer the question. Already he has agreed that
Yeah,
yes, he
yeah,
is 50% agree on
you
our
can
part.
ask
Let
him.
50%.
See.
Just
Already
one
asked.
thing.
You
Let
Just
can.
one thing.
let him answer.
Just one thing.
Already
I'm
Mm-hmm.
the
asked.
one who has asked question. So he might have, since the chance has been given, so he could have used the opportunity to answer my question. But it's altogether dev perspective asking question, and based on that, he's answering the question. So yeah.
Okay, go ahead then.
see if you both could have like come one by one. Then like if you are asking, I can't answer both of you simultaneously. I will go one
I
by one,
asked the question. I
right?
asked the question.
So
I
I
put
okay.
down the
I
model.
can
Please
Oh,
I
answer
can
it.
take care of one, bro. Don't worry. I'm with you.
You need to reply him like on the spot. Like you can interrupt them and you need to speak right now.
okay.
Guys, wrap up
So you were talking about like don't mix the technology with AI. Of course, I am saying the same thing. You are also just giving that example of like Sophia, and also I just wanted to show like the term AI. What does it mean? It's a technology that takes a huge amount of information from a specific domain and it uses to make a decision in the service to of a specified goal. It means processing huge data will reduce any chance of error, and these data will make it more accurate. So what I did to say, like you are saying, like they are gonna destroy us in the future. No, it's nothing like that, because you are just speculating that it will be destroying and like it will be give us a negative kind of impact on our life. If it just you are just thinking in your mind and you are just overthinking, because you don't have to do anything with like
Common.
you
It
are
is not
not doing
being
anything
overthinking.
with, you are not giving any kind of facts, right? You are not giving any kind of facts and figures. Like you are talking about the Tesla accident and whatever you are saying, you are not just put some point and give some data figures. So we will go through it.
It is very much clear and obvious that yes, if you want fact, it is when you can say next previous year itself 65% or 50%. Why the India has not been implementing Tesla itself? You can take the example because we've been aware that what the technology has been used in it is not. You can say they are not going to.
Who said
We are
like that is the
visible.
reason why Tesla is not coming to India? Tesla is not coming to India just because they are not producing their cars in India, because they are not not
That's not a major factor.
installing their
That is the
factories in
economical
India.
factor. If you want to
That's
bring
the
the
reason.
economical factor,
That's the
that will
reason,
be a
and not
different debate
whatever
for me,
you are
bro.
talking.
That will be if you're bringing the economical,
bro.
like they are producing in China, want to sell in, that is a economical debate, and don't bring economical into the artificial intelligence. That's gonna mix it. So we can
Bro,
also bring
because
that.
you did that. You did that. We did not.
I
You
try
did
to take
that.
the example out of it and give you the answer. Please, guys, hear it properly. Hear it properly. Make listening skills more proper.
Bro, I've been listening to you for, I don't know, for last 10 minutes. And trust me, none of your points are relevant. You are giving us a scenario which may or may not happen.
iOS,
Seriously.
you got to
I
touch upon your
mean,
It's not may or may not happen. It has been happened, but you guys are not been able to accept that it is not. We can't make you accept it, bro. Just go and have that. Check out the data. What is there in it? Everyone is aware that
Oh,
yes,
like
it is not.
you should speak about the
Yes,
you
data.
know the word
they just
evolution.
mentioned the taking away of the life. It is just of one person. But who is going to count out the accident which has been happened due to this? Its purpose. iOS. You know the real meaning of what is the iOS meaning of it. So how can you counter it, bro? You have the real knowledge of what is the iOS.
What is the relevance of
Taking the
iOS
hate
in
and
AI?
doing this doesn't mean anything, bro.
You have just taken your. I think you are not sounding logical, bro.
Easy,
But
Roman. Everyone
saying
easy.
about evolution, most probably iOS. Yeah, bro, I will tell you what evolution is. When you go out with someone, you go with your girlfriend out for the day.
In evolution. Wow.
Okay,
Okay.
if I
Go
will
ahead. Go ahead.
answer the question.
You seem to be very interesting, man.
Wish.
Go ahead. Please complete.
iOS. Yes, Mr. AI.
No,
Yeah. So
somebody said
can you please
evolution is when I
specifically?
go out with my girlfriend. I really want to listen to this story.
It is,
No, you
yeah.
Please go
can
ahead. Please
listen
complete.
him. You can listen him after the debate, Mr. HR. It's not your turn.
No, it's a question.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
question. It's a question.
Mr. HR, it's not your turn. You can ask him, you can DM him, and you can explain him the meaning of revolution after the debate, okay? Guys, stick to the point, and we need to conclude it because we are already running up late. Okay?
So Wish, aren't your team
Okay,
supposed to ask us questions?
so what I want to say, bro. See, we just whatever points you are going like you have mentioned here. First of all, you are not sounding logical and you are not giving like data, facts and figures. So that's
Come
the
on.
second thing is, so no,
You
like
can also say that the points of
now, bro, now I need to speak now.
Bro,
Like
just a simple
there
point.
have been
What is the meaning of, bro? Tell me 5 models of AI. Just explain me. You want data, na?
Let's have a
Okay.
debate.
I'm
Come on.
all
So
yours.
Explain your five model. You will not be able to answer single one of them,
This
and you're
is the
talking about the
rule
data. Really?
violation
now,
telling
now,
about
now,
You
what
don't
we
know
are,
facts
what
of
we
data.
want
other
to say.
Tell me
topic.
what is
You
the
are
tell me what is
again
the
you are
That's
AI
a
the you can
judge's
see
view.
what is the real context of AI.
Please, you none of you is audible properly, so please I request all the contestants to please speak only at your turn. And if you are not able to answer the question, please don't create a kind of a
No, but there is
like
a violation of rule, and I
yeah, there was like people who are who are participating, they are just supposed to say, and if you are not able to answer, please I request you guys to to please participate in a way. There are some rules and regulations, so please, you are obliged, you are not like you are not.
Okay, part 2 round is ended here officially. Now you can conclude.
Yeah, and you are not, yeah, and you people are not, you are not allowed, or you are not like obliged to please break the rules. So please, if you are not able to answer, just say that. Yeah. So I
If you
think
Okay,
want,
so now, Karam, you need to choose one person from your team to give conclusion, and the person should speak just for 1 minute, okay? And like, firstly, you announce the name of the person. I'll do the same, and then they will conclude the debate. Yeah, go ahead.
okay, so I would like to say HR. I would like to say invite HR. So yeah, HR, are you here?
Yeah, Karam, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay, so I just want you to conclude. Please go ahead.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Karam, I even didn't get I was trying to get the questions from iOS, the answers from iOS. Anyways, we didn't get the time. Still, I'll be DMing him very soon. I will get those answers from him. So, concluding, the artificial intelligence dependence, it is making a human being totally idle. Day by day, you are losing humanity. I told you earlier, we are losing humanity, we are losing values, we are losing everything because of comfort. So, we should not rely more on the technology. We must use humans more than as we are not using. So, yes, thank you so much.
Okay, HR, you wrapped it so early. You went it with the time. Okay, Mr. Vivek, are you here?
Yes, I am here.
Go ahead, buddy, rocket. You have just 1 minute.
Okay, so as HR said that we should depend on natural resources rather than AI and something. So why are you using your mobile phones, laptops, and things that are based on AIs? So without it, your life wouldn't be that much easy. You will go in very fast. You do not have things. You do not have the comfort and things. So
I was talking about comfort. We do
life
not
is
need comfort.
impossible. Life is
We
almost
do not have a
impossible
life. That's
without
what I
AI
told.
nowadays. Yes.
Karan,
We
can
need
I?
comfort. We need comfort. Why do
Please,
we need such
guys,
comfort?
don't
I
interrupt
told.
in between. HR, let him
Yeah, because
conclude, and then you can
machines are
ask
there.
him.
guys, wait. In this part, no one will encounter each other. You have to give your conclusion only.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
okay.
Problem, it was just mistaken. It was just mistaken. Take it lightly. Okay, you can continue, Vivek.
Sorry.
Okay, so I have to conclude that. Conclude that.
Yeah, Vivek, you
You
need to
said it.
conclude, and you just have 30 seconds to conclude. Go ahead.
Okay, so in conclusion, I want to say that autonomy is the key issue that some peoples are referring to. That if automation is happen, then everything will go according to the machines and AIs. So, despite proposals to have driverless cars, autonomous weapons, and autonomous surgical assistance, AI system should never be fully autonomous. Because by definition, a fully autonomous system is one that we have no control over. And I don't think that we want to be in that situation. So we would accompany them with humans and we can use them properly. Yeah, that's my time.
Okay, guys, so we are at the end stage, and we have already ended up the debate. I guess with my co-host, we have done a very good job. A very like a great round of applause for you guys. You did very well. I don't know who'll win or who'll lose, but the only thing we did today is we learned a lot, whether at opposition or in favor of the debate. I hope you guys had a great and an enjoyable time with us. And okay, let's see what happens.
You guys were flying so many rockets. Everyone
Uh, there's one point I want to say, although I have not participated in.
Okay, Karam, now it's time to conclude the debate. Please, like you, if you have something to say, you can say, and we should end it
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I first of all really like to appreciate all the participants as they proved or they stated their points with wholeheartedly, and the system was very smooth. And I would like to say that it's not the thing that who will win. It's all about the participating and representing. And I guess all of you, both the teams represented each other in a very good way. So that's it. Thank you. And now let's see what will happen.